Trans is short for transform. Who knew? Who knew? A scratch technique used to cut up longer sounds and create silences in that sound. Yeah, so there you go. Fancy, fancy. The trans effect automates that process and is a creative effect to mix with. There you go. So it's able to cut the sound up depending on which one you select. So eighths, or fourths, or halves, or whatever. And again, you know, we're taking everything we looked at on the breakdowns in session 1, and we're applying on them all. We're vibing with the music. We're having fun with the music. We're singing along to it, interacting with the audience, interacting with your stream. You know, making sure you're also having a good time. You know, when you can. You can probably notice, you know, I'm very serious all this time for a reason. Because I want to make sure, you know, it's going to work well together. Now, one of the things here is I love it when songs have something before the chorus or the you know, the typical sort of EDM drop. I love it when they have, you know, a symbol or something like a bar beforehand, because those things are really cool to blend in when you are switching over. And here I can use it. I can use it as a point. Okay, I know that, okay, that is one bar beforehand. I'm gonna make sure we place, you know, this section that I want to cut into a bar beforehand, so then they blend together. If you do it earlier, then when you cut in, you've missed it. So if you are starting one bar earlier, before that drop, then you want to make sure, okay, yeah, you want to come into that one bar earlier, and then have that smooth blend into the next one. And then here you can also, within that section, add a bit of an effect. The trans effect. Bit of a hot word to use. Yes, that is correct. And essentially what this effect does is it basically chops it. Okay, so you have different, you can do like a half, you can do a quarter, you can do an eighth. And when you select that one, it cuts it. So like it creates this. And then if you do like a half, it'll do like a. It's really cool. It's a really great effect to try out. And we can use it in these sort of moments, these like one bars. I'm really curious. Just give me 1 second. I want to see what. It's probably like super obvious, but I wonder what's that short for. Trans is short for transform. Who knew? A scratch technique used to cut up longer sounds and create silences in that sound. Yeah, so there you go. Fancy. The trans effect automates that process and is a creative effect to mix with. There you go. So it's able to cut the sound up depending on which one you select. So eighths, or fourths, or halves, or whatever. And it's cool. I think the one thing here is with practice, you sort of understand which one works well. And I find that the quarter, like with the delays and stuff, that seems to work best with most dance music. Eighths, like here, like I'm using, work. Halves work really cool when you're doing a little bit longer ones. particular like a vocal, and then you're blending in that with another section that works really well.